So I talked about it briefly in my video about Eternal Summer Season 2, but Satori, Rufus, and Iris all get new skins with us Eternal Summer Season 2. And I should do a video about that. So, see, Satori, his skin gives him magic penetration. Like, if for whatever reason you use Satori, this is obviously probably a must-have skin. I don't really recommend leveling Satori though. He's really not that good of a hero, but magic penetration is obviously a stat you would want if for whatever reason you do have him. Like super, I'd say that's probably super important. Like if you are for whatever reason using him, I don't really recommend it, but magic penetration is a good stat. Yasmin, not Yasmin, sorry, Iris. She gets a health skin. This one might be a bit more controversial, but because of the way her ult works, max health of exposed souls, so it has a 200% health modifier. So a health skin is gonna give her an extra 100,000 health, right? So this would give her 106,000 health. So this would almost, like I said, so this would add, because it's 200% health modifier, this would add over 200,000 health to the max health of the exposed soul. So it'd be over 500,000, almost doubling. Well, it's like I said, well, it was 500,000, like I said, not quite. Like I said, well, this is actually probably based on my current stats. So I don't have max stats either, so it'd be well over 500,000 then, like I said, so it'd just be that much stronger. Like it's an extra 212,000 health, but because she has a huge health modifier, I feel like it's probably better for her to level her health, just because it's a health-based skill. These ones are on magic attack, but because of the way your ult works, she will ult a bit slower with more health, but because this, it adds a lot more damage. Based on that. At least my hit markers kind of weak, but yeah, like I said, see, we only have 129 health. It's already like, yeah, so it's already 300,000. It's like, so just one of those things. Like, that's a huge, so just because of how much of a modifier it is, it just, being able to have more health before the exposed soul gets dispelled, I think kind of counteracts like the fact of it coming out a bit slower, but there is pros and cons there. But this one, like I said, I do think it's actually probably good. Iris can be a bit squishy, so this can help her survivability. But because of the way your ult works, it's health based. Like it's a huge health modifier. I feel like raising her health isn't quite as bad as it is on a lot of heroes. So that's my thoughts there. But the one that's really bad though, the most controversial skin though, is definitely gotta be the one they put on Rufus. Where is my Rufus? I've not invested in him, I don't think. Rufus. Here he is. Okay, it's the one on Rufus. So his other skins, you have strength, magic attack, health, armor. Those are all pretty solid on him. Magic attack's probably the weakest of them, but this one's magic defense, which is a terrible skin on Rufus. You never want to raise Rufus's magic defense. Like same thing as the glyph. You should never touch this glyph. It should always be 0. And you should never raise his magic defense skin. Like the thing is about Rufus is that his skill here, Rufus can now only be killed with physical attacks. The last attack dealt magic or pure damage, they resurrect the portion of their health restored. Right, so right here, this ability right here means you lower magic defense, means magic does more damage to him. Since he can't be killed by magic, that increases the chance that the magic will deal the final blow, causing him to resurrect. Not counting like if Morgan's on the field, like Morgan could mess that up. Like I said, but if you raise his magic defense, magic does less damage, which gives more opportunities for a physical attack to finish him off. Generally, you want to try to raise his armor high as you can and keep his magic defense low. So this is just pure, like this is one of the most detrimental skins I've seen them release like ever. It's just a bad skin. Like that is just not a stat that should ever be on Rufus. Like this should be any other stat. Like literally would be better. Literally any other stat would be better. Same thing as glyphs, like why does he have a magic defense glyph? Should never raise magic defense on Rufus. This would be better like with literally any other stat. Like it could be like a physical attack glyph or whatever. But yeah, like so magic defense, just don't raise it on Rufus. So that the new skin, like if for whatever reason, if you do buy the season, and if you do have, so you'll probably get the skin if you buy the season. Where's the skin? Here it is, 45. If you buy a season, you'll get the skin. Just leave it at level 1. It is still 600 plus 600. Actually, you may even be able to skip over and just have it go to mailbox rather than clicking on it. And also, these skins will be available in 2024, so hopefully they'll just add it so you can buy it with skin stones and not have to buy a stupid gold ticket on a season that's pretty bad. Like, everything about the season is just really bad. But yeah, not too much more to say on this one, though. Satori skin's good if you are using Satori, but Satori's not that great of a hero. Iris skin, like, it's kind of, like, there's pros and cons, but I think overall it's more of a pro than a con. And Rufus skin is definitely bad. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see my full video on the Eternal Summer Season 2, you can find that below. Thank you for watching.